Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon with Taylorsfiresmoke cooking. Today we're making a dish that was inspired by my sister Jill from Jill's Comfort Zone. We're making oven smothered potatoes using cream of chicken soup. When I tell you this was fire, it was fire. I'm going to leave us the link down in the description box. Make sure you check her out. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all. So what I have here, I have a 9x13 Pyrex pan. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to butter the bottom of the pan just to ensure that nothing sticks. Plus that little bit of butter is going to add a little bit more, a little bit of flavor to our potatoes. Once you get your pan all buttered up nicely or sprayed with cooking oil, whatever you got, I'm going to layer our potatoes in here. Now, if you can see here, I've already sliced and washed my potatoes and I just have them in some cool water. And my potatoes are, I would say about 3/16 cut. So not quite a 1/4 inch, probably about 3/16 or so. And you're just going to take them, you're just going to begin to layer them in your pan, as you see here. Again, I saw Jill from Jill's Comfort Zone make this, or her version, and I said in her comments that I was going to give this a try, and you best believe I had to. So we're going to find out, how good it really is. Mine might be slightly different from hers just because, when you cook, you may do something, your variation a little slightly different, but this is definitely inspired by her. And again, you guys check her out. So what I'm doing, I'm just layering all my potatoes. So I'm going to make the first layer down here at the bottom. And once I layer in this first layer here, I'm going to season them with salt and pepper and add a layer of the diced onion. Now I got some finely diced red onion. Now if you can use white onion, Vidalia onion, whatever kind of onion you have, you can use scallion, garlic, or you can use nothing at all, but I wanted to add a little onion in there. So again, it's a light layer of salt and pepper, and then we're going to go ahead and put in some of those onions that we got chopped finely here as well. Once we're done with that, all I'm going to do is begin to season or layer in my potatoes again, and essentially just repeat the process. So let me go ahead on and get this layer done, and then I'll catch up with you guys here in just a moment. All right, so now I'm finishing up this last layer here, and again, salt, pepper, and the last little bit of onion we have left. Now, as far as our cream, we're using cream of chicken soup. 1 can of cream of chicken along with 1 can of water. Mix it, just follow the directions on the back like you're going to make it as soup. Mix it up really well in your bowl or your measuring cup, and then go ahead and just pour it over the top of the potatoes. I like to go around the perimeters first and then go toward the center. Seems like everything likes to draw toward the center, so I just like to start at the perimeter to make sure that I have sauce or gravy on the outside before it goes to the inside. When using this 9x13, worked perfectly fine. I also used, it was about 6 potatoes, medium-sized potatoes. And you can use russets, you can use red, whatever you like, really. And now we're just going to top it with a little bit of parsley just to add a nice little color and garnish to it. So all we're going to do now, I'm just going to cover it with a little bit of foil. I have my oven preheated to 375 degrees. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover mine. I'm going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes covered to try to help get these potatoes tender initially. Then I'm going to pull the foil off the top and then let them go again for another 30 minutes or so to get some color added to them. And by then the potatoes should be nice and tender and ready to go. So once I'm done with the first 30, I'll bring you guys back. Stay tuned. See you in a minute. All right, guys. So it's been 30 minutes. We're just going to pull this foil. Like I said, we're going to drop them right back in that 375 degree oven and continue to let them go until these potatoes get tender. They're looking and smelling really good already. You can see that steam coming up off the top, but the potatoes are still, a little tough. They got a little ways to go. So 30 minutes or so later, we're going to be ready to rock, and I'll see you guys back here shortly. All right. been about 35 minutes later, and look at those potatoes. Look how they're just bubbling up real good. My goodness, I can't wait to taste them. They smell amazing. Just look at that. Fresh off the press, potatoes are nice and tender. But I like how sometimes your potatoes have a little bit of bite if you cook them that way. That's what these are. You can see the tops have a nice color on them. I can't wait to dig in. I think this recipe is going to be fire. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get us a little bowl. See how these things taste. I am going to have these with some chicken, but I'm going to eat a little side beforehand just to see how good they are. Got that nice little gravy down at the bottom. Potatoes are nice and tender. Look at that. Not mushy, but just right. Just right. Get a bite. Quick prayer. Yes, sir. When I tell you these are fire, y'all give this a shot. Make sure you try it. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you go visit my sister Jill over at Jill's Comfort Zone. Let her know Brandon sent you from Taylorsfiresmoke. Till the next time, guys, God bless you. We will see you around.